YouTube, what's good, man? I am back, man, and back with another banger, man. I know I've been on a little hiatus, man, but I've been really busy. My Instagram blew up, so I've been kind of focused there. But now I'm gonna definitely start to focus my attention back here on YouTube, man. I'm excited to be back, but I'll be bringing you guys some different styles of content that will be basketball related, man. So today's video is nothing short of dope. Glad to be back and be back with this banger right here, man. Some rule changes have been made, and were they made because of me? You'll find out later on. So make sure you stick to the end of this video, watch all the way through, or just scroll all the way through after you watch what you want to watch through, the officials explaining the new rules. Get all the way to my opinion and my thoughts and why I think the rules changes have been made, and I do have some evidence behind that. So make sure y'all stay tuned, y'all stay locked. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, tapping back in with your boy, man. Welcome back. Y'all stay tuned for today's video.
Traveling, step back move, spin move, and Euro step.
At the annual meeting in May, the Rules Committee spent significant time discussing these three plays. At that time, there was little support to move to the NBA traveling rule, and yet there was strong support for legalizing these three moves noted above. By interpretation, the Rules Committee supported an approved ruling that states, on plays where the location of the foot at the time of ending the dribble is uncertain, the benefit of the doubt should rest with the dribbler having made a legal play by ending his dribble with 2 feet off the floor. In addition, on a step back move, if the feet land at approximately the same time, it will be considered a legal move.
This approved ruling 218 does not make all step back moves, spin moves, and Euro steps legal. However, unless it is 100% clear that the dribbler picked up the ball with the pivot foot on the floor during a spin move or Euro step move, there would be a possibility of a traveling violation being called. Note, this change will make the vast majority of these moves legal plays. Let's look at some step back plays.
All right, so before we jump right here into the clips that he mentioned previously, I'm gonna just give you a couple things that I've been thinking about. The first thing that I'll say about these new rules and the new interpretation of the rules is I like it a lot. I think it's going to be good for the game. I think it's going to be good for the growth of the game. I think it's going to be good for the creativity for the NCAA level, man. So I'm excited about that. And pretty much by the rule interpretation being changed, it simply means that you can gather on your front foot and you can land approximately at the same time. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be at the exact same time. So pretty much if you do the step back quick enough, if you gather it early and you do the step back quick enough, you can get away with gather step footwork. You're gonna have people that like it, a lot of people that are gonna like it, and then you're gonna have some people that don't like it as well and just wish they would have changed the rule. I'm kind of somewhere in between. I love the progression forward, but I would love to see a gather step in high school basketball as well as NCAA, man. So hopefully we'll see that soon, man. But I think this is a step in the right direction. I think it's going to be really cool to see the creativity and to be able to see some of these dope moves that we see on the highest level being done in the NCAA.
Number 3 blue drives to the top of the key, plants his left foot, his pivot foot, jumps back to his right foot, then his left foot, and shoots a jump shot. This was correctly called a traveling violation last season. This season, this play will be considered legal because his feet landed at approximately the same time. Number 5 white drives to the corner, plants his left foot, his pivot foot, jumps back to his right foot, then his left foot, and shoots a jumper. This season, this play will be considered legal because his feet landed at approximately the same time. Number 25 white drives toward the basket, plants his left foot, his pivot foot, jumps back to both feet, and shoots a jumper. This was called a traveling violation last season. This season, this play will be considered legal because his feet landed at approximately the same time. When a player does not shoot after a step back move, he cannot pivot. In order to demonstrate the principle, we will now look at two jump stop plays going forward. Number 10 White drives into the lane, clearly picks up the ball with his right foot on the floor, jumps in the air, and lands on 2 feet. Subsequently, he jumps into the air and passes to a teammate. This is a legal jump stop performed perfectly. This is an example of an illegal jump stop moving forward. Number 1 Blue drives to the basket, picks up his dribble with his right foot on the floor as his pivot foot, and then jumps to 2 feet. At this point, he has performed a legal jump stop. Subsequently, 1 Blue takes a step with his left foot. This now becomes an illegal jump stop and was correctly called by the lead official. This is an example of a step-back move that becomes illegal when the player does not shoot the ball and pivots. Number 25 Red catches a pass, dribbles toward the top of the key, plants his left foot and then jumps back to his right foot, and then his left foot at approximately the same time. This is considered a legal step-back. However, 25 Red then pivots on his right foot. Similar to the forward jump stop shown earlier, this is an illegal jump stop and will be called a traveling violation this year. Coaches often ask, what does a legal jump stop look like? To further clarify legal jump stop moves, a player may catch the ball while off the floor, land on 2 feet, and either foot may become the pivot. On this play, number 22 Gold drives into the lane, jumps in the air and catches the ball, lands on 2 feet, and then pivots with his right foot. As you will see from the baseline camera, 22 Gold caught the ball while off the ground. He may legally pivot on either foot.
We will now turn our attention to spin moves. It is extremely difficult in live speed to know when the dribbler picks up and possesses the ball. Let's look at some plays.
Number 22 White dribbles toward the lane, makes a spin move, and finishes with a try at the basket. It is extremely difficult to determine when 22 White picks up his dribble in live speed. The benefit of the doubt will rest with 22 White having possessed the ball while in the air, thus making this spin move legal. Number 14 Blue dribbles toward the lane, makes a spin move, and finishes with a try at the basket. It is extremely difficult to determine when 14 Blue picks up his dribble in live speed. The benefit of the doubt will rest with 14 Blue having possessed the ball while in the air, thus making this spin move legal. Number 10 Black dribbles toward the lane, makes a spin move, and finishes with a try at the basket. It is extremely difficult to determine when 10 Black picks up his dribble in live speed. The benefit of the doubt will rest with 10 Black having possessed the ball while in the air, thus making this spin move legal. Number 21 White dribbles toward the lane, makes a spin move, and finishes with a try at the basket. It is extremely difficult to determine when 21 White picks up his dribble in live speed. The benefit of the doubt will rest with 21 White having possessed the ball while in the air, thus making this spin move legal.
We will now turn our attention to Euro steps. It is extremely difficult in live speed to know when the dribbler picks up and possesses the ball. Let's look at some plays.
Number 2 White dribbles toward the lane, makes a Euro step move, and finishes with a try at the basket. It is extremely difficult to determine when 2 White picks up his dribble in live speed. The benefit of the doubt will rest with 2 White having possessed the ball while in the air, thus making this Euro step move legal. Number 3 White dribbles toward the lane, makes a Euro step move, and finishes with a try at the basket. It is extremely difficult to determine when 3 White picks up his dribble in live speed. The benefit of the doubt will rest with 3 White having possessed the ball while in the air, thus making this Euro step move legal. Number 1 White dribbles toward the lane in transition, makes a Euro step move, and finishes with a try at the basket. It is extremely difficult to determine when 1 White picks up his dribble in live speed. The benefit of the doubt will rest with one white having possessed the ball while in the air, thus making this Euro step move legal. Number 1 black dribbles toward the lane in transition, makes a Euro step move, and finishes with a try at the basket. It is extremely difficult to determine when one black picks up his dribble in live speed. The benefit of the doubt will rest with one black having possessed the ball while in the air, thus making this Euro step move legal.
All right, guys, so let's get into my conclusion, man. So pretty much, let me break this whole story down. So yesterday, got a call from one of my clients. Not gonna say names, but I got a call from one of my clients. His son is in college. I worked with him for a while before he went to school, and his son and his team had a meeting with officials, some type of meeting with officials, describing, the new rules and the new rule changes on the traveling rule and new interpretation of the traveling rule, etc. Right? And the officials mentioned the travel or not stuff on social media, man. So for me, he called me because he was like, man, your content really made waves, man. And I think that's really dope. Man, I was super excited to get that call from my guy, man. And it just lets me know that all the hard work that I put in to make those videos, to bring to the light the travel or not stuff, and bring the rules back into play, I think it held everyone accountable, man. I really think it held everyone accountable. And it's really dope to see those changes being made, man, and being a part of history. I feel like I'm a part of history, and I'm extremely grateful for that, man. So let's go ahead and get that out the way. I was super excited to share that with you guys, man. And overall, I think it's really good, and I think it's going to push the game forward. Like I said earlier, I think it's really going to be dope. I'm really going to love seeing those same gather step concepts to a certain degree that I like on the highest level in the NBA and FIBA basketball as well. But getting to see that on the NCAA level, for me, I think it's going to be really dope, really cool. And I'm extremely excited to see that, man. So y'all make sure y'all let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about the new interpretation of these rules, man. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you like, finally? Or are you like, man, why? Or are you like, we still need that gather step, man? Y'all let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the new NCAA rule interpretation changes on step backs, spin moves, and Euro steps, man. I think it's, like I said, I think it's dope. I think they're gonna, actually be able to be more creative now, and it makes a lot of sense. I think it's gonna, in the long run, be a lot easier for officials to officiate these, and giving players the benefit of the doubt with things that they worked really hard on in the summertime, and being able to do those things in the game, man. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in and tapping in with your boy, man. I'm excited about this channel again, man. I know I took a little hiatus, like I said earlier, man, but I'm excited to be bringing some different content back. And I got some big news coming really soon, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, stay locked. I'm definitely gonna give you guys a behind the scenes of this big new news that I'm talking about, man. So, y'all stay locked in with your boy. We back here on YouTube, man. Welcome back to my channel, man. Welcome back to my channel. It's going to be revamped and new and looking different, and focused on basketball. And I know I made some basketball content before that did pretty well too. So I'm definitely excited, man. Y'all let me know in the comments below as well, what type of content would you guys like to see me create, man? And let's get this thing together, man. Let's get to it, man. But yeah, my camera just shut off on me. I don't know what just happened. But like I was saying, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Stay tuned for so much more. I'll see y'all later.